just killed a flint. We've all heard this thing. Like, something like, if we don't pay attention to history, like Festivus for the rest of us, we are doomed to repeat it. Repetition, some say, is the answer to a long-lived life. But at that point, you think quantity versus quality. What are you getting? Most people who don't live long lives don't even know where the time went. They say it just speeds up, speeds up, speeds up. It's because you're doing the same damn thing all day. You finally found a way to be the perfect molecule in the being of the organism. You just live and die and go away. Nobody cares. Nobody swears, God damn you, God. Like Brad Pitt. Nobody does any of that. But I'm talking about history. Talking about history. You're doomed to repeat yourself if you cannot learn from history. And I always thought that was something about slavery. I thought they've made the best slaves out of all of us by watching the way they worked the Egyptians and paid them and housed them, and then how here in the US they went to slavery and they didn't pay anybody anything, as far as I know. I don't know, you never hear about a good paycheck. Going out drinking Friday night. It didn't work. But we keep learning from that. And they decided to get rid of it altogether because, well, why spend all the money on housing and food for these fucking people? Can't we just get them to believe that they're free and put them away the first chance we get? Like any of us. First chance they get, there we go. And now we have to pay our own food, we gotta pay our own housing, and we're still in debt the same way they fucking had everybody believing they were in debt. We're not in debt to anything. We're given more than they could ever ask just by sitting still. Because, well, that's why they came up with it. So we wouldn't fucking kill them. Because they have the will to power, the same as we do. But if they can make us think it's you gotta be nice, then we might just leave them alone. I thought that's the history thing that was going on. But there's more to learning from history. There's more to learning from history than I had even thought about back then. How to become a dictator. It's all written down. It's all fucking written down. All you need is some stupid bastards going, ha 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 ha, with a bunch of people around them that are going, We can ride your coattails all the way into the Armageddon. Sign it. Don't send it in an email, just sign it. And that's the thing. Jeez. Starting to believe the more and more they're getting rid of history, in our schools or changing it or doing whatever they do, doesn't make any difference. We never had the real history anyway. As far as I can tell. Think. They've got 2 books. They've got one for us and one for them. There are always 2 books. The second book is rarely seen. I suppose if you went back to the Masons and Knights Templar and such, you might be able to see where the manuscripts came from, but they're building upon them ever much more than they ever did. Those people were trying to be free when they were writing these books, I'm thinking. But they share it with us, and it teaches these people that are our people to keep us down in a hole. It's amazing there hasn't been a civil war before this. I mean, my good golly, look at it. It's rare that you see anybody in politics that cares about us to begin with. A culture who forgets its history shall forget its future.